to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff. A squad that's looking to really put on a show here today. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Buckeyes offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Parks. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The shotgun handoff here. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
But that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The offense gets set for the 10th play on this drive. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
Aiming for the end zone. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. 1st and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal, and if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
It's 4th and goal. Forget the chip shot. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try to run this one in. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? The ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. It's a 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback still with the football. Breaking free at the 35. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
This is exactly how this offense envisioned this game getting started, is having opportunities to be able to crease this defense and hit big plays. Now let's see what they can do off of it.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
To the air, it's Nolan. Makes a quick grab. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down. Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. On the return, it's Fields. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. McGain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. It's pinning their ears to get upfield. And it's
intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass, it's Nolan. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And out comes the offense, set to take over here. Ball handed off. Gets some space around the 30. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense some fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Now it's second down here. They'll run it from the gun. And that run produces a decent gain.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Again, picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion. Keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
We're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's a quick spin move. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away when it comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the offense trots back onto the field here. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
And what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the ball in his hand.
Runs through a tackle. He's got refusing to be stopped on this play. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's an out route. The catch made. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
To throw, it's Nolan. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No chance to catch him.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And the coverage team able to bring him down. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And here's the handoff. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And now the handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Caught over the middle. It's Parks. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fights through a tackle. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Well, they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll feed the back again. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. First play of the second half is a handoff. Finds room at the 30. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
And the offense now operating in the red zone. Tight end goes in motion. On the run, it's Diggs. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
They'll hand it off. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Motion now from the tight end. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now they'll set up for the point after. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st down, it's play action. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back's got it. A quick juke. Sophomore run down after a nice run.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st down and 10 now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Jukes to get free. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The Buckeyes pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. This try is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Offense drops out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Okay, defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. It's 3rd down for the offense.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on.
It's a fumble. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half.
Here, got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
2nd down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks a tackle into the clear. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down. Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Nolan. Makes a quick catch. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. The Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
You're able to get him down.
Hey, I can understand why they're trying to run the football here, but Chris, let's face it, the way this quarterback's been throwing it around, I'm surprised we didn't see them call his number. He's already thrown for 3 touchdowns.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. He's swarmed by the defense. And the coach keeps the the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th and goal. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Offense looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Oh, so close to executing here on the 4th down play in the 4th quarter. You're only down in possession. Now you got to rely on your...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot?
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
So now it's 3rd down inside their own 5. Tricky play here. You cannot take a sack, and you have to avoid a turnover. What's the call going to be? Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. And here comes the punter onto the field. And backed up deep, that's the kind of punt they needed. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. He'll hand it off. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
And that's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
That run moves the ball across the 40. That game makes it 2nd and medium. Here comes a handoff. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach 4th quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on 3rd downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Offense now operating in the red zone. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Moving right through the contact. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. He's got his man wide open. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. Here we go, fourth quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important third down play coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Get some space around the 30.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his fourth rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. There was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Running out of time in the pocket. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
Scanning the field, it's Nolan. Caught quickly. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Looking to throw yet again. Dump off caught by the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. First down. They're going to throw the football. Punt over the middle. It's Smith. And he takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered this. This is amazing. The special teams unit does their job. Now it's up to the offense to finish the job. Remember, a field goal doesn't do you any good here. Let's see how they call this series.
The pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Back to pass. It's Nolan. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Can't get it away. The defense has got him away. Huge stop on this stage of the game. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Going the other way. Can they catch him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's the 2nd down play. Handoff running right. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.